Do you recognize the person staring back at you? Do they seem happy to see you?
Excellent question, Felix. First, any unusual distortions. I'm not talking about your standard funhouse mirror tricks. I mean reflections that don't quite match reality. A flicker in your reflection's eye, a mismatched piece of clothing, a shadowy figure lurking just behind you.
Shadowy figures? Like the ones we keep seeing in the studio mirrors since the last segment?
Precisely. Also, pay attention to temperature. Interdimensional portals often generate a noticeable cold spot. Tip number 3 from the guide. If your breath fogs up a mirror, but the fog vanishes instantly, you've got a portal on your hands.
Now, place your hand on the surface of the mirror. Can you feel the cold emanating from the other side? That's the chill of the mirrorverse. If it's colder than your ex's heart, you might want to step back.
If you feel a chill, especially from an antique earth mirror, that's a major red flag. Victorian hand mirrors are particularly prone to this.
Indeed. And might I add, Felix, that throughout Earth's history, mirrors have been associated with the supernatural. The ancient Romans believed mirrors could trap souls. The Victorians covered mirrors during mourning to prevent the deceased spirit from becoming trapped. They also believed that seeing a raven in a mirror was a sign of impending doom.
Fascinating. So that Bloody Mary game Earth kids play.
Yes, the infamous Bloody Mary. A ritual said to summon a malevolent spirit through a mirror, typically performed in a darkened room. Utter nonsense, of course. Or is it? You see, there's an account from 1888 during the Great Mirror Scare of a woman who vanished after performing the ritual, leaving behind only a cracked mirror and a faint scent of lavender.
Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary.
I think we just lost our connection to the sound effects library. Anyway, Ms. Shatterproof, what precautions should our listeners take, especially those on or from Earth? If you're listening in a darkened room, take a moment to appreciate the quality of your shadows. Do they move when you move, or do they have a life of their own? Perhaps they are planning a shadow rebellion.
First, never use an antique earth mirror for interdimensional travel unless it's been properly calibrated by a certified professional. And always, always lock the mirror after you. Tip 17 from the guide. A simple incantation will do. Something like, "Mirror, mirror, stay in place, don't become an open space."
Lock it. So, like, with a key?